Now, 4 years ago, a plaque with more inclusive language was added to the Confederate soldier statue in Sylva, often referred to as Sylva Sam. But suddenly, that plaque has been removed.
News 13's Rex Hodge explains the process of how that happened and how the community is reacting.
The Jackson County Commissioners made the decision to remove what's been called the compromise plaque on Sylva Sam. It didn't require any vote, nor was there any public input. Now there's a lot of pushback.
I'm not sure why the sense of urgency to do this.
But Commission Chair Mark Letson says there was consensus among board members.
Because it's a county-owned property, we didn't need to take that vote.
Through debate and sometimes heated protest 4 years ago, following the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, the plaque on the Sylva Sam statue was modified, covering the Confederate flag and the words, "Our Heroes of the Confederacy." A new plaque was placed, honoring the memory of those who died during the American Civil War, the words E pluribus unum added, from many, one. President Trump recently signed an executive order that calls for restoring truth and sanity to American history. It calls on the Interior Department to restore public monuments and statues removed or changed since 2020. Enrique Gomez with the county's NAACP says it's likely not a coincidence in the removal of the compromise plaque. He says the public should have been involved.
Something that has been such high profile, that has been so divisive, really would need to have an opportunity for the people of Jackson County to respond.
Gomez says decisions like this have ramifications.
The net effect of this is that myself and many people in our community feel silenced.
I felt like we shouldn't have done anything. I felt like it was at a good place, in my opinion.
Letson says the action is bringing back debate over race relations and differing points of view.
I'm glad that the commissioners took a stance and restored it.
Denny Wood, a lifelong resident of Jackson County, says his great-grandfather fought in the Civil War.
He fought in the Confederate Army. He walked off the war in 1860, and for one reason, and that was defend the state of North Carolina. Nothing to do with slavery.
He wants the original plaque to remain.
It's never been about hate.
How all this plays out remains to be seen.
We'll see what happens in the next 5 to 7 days, and hopefully we can make this issue appeasable to everyone. So Letson expects this not to be the last chapter of Sylva Sam. More to come, he says. Reporting from Sylva, Rex Hodge, News 13.